Hey, good evening, everybody. Red Sox collector Dan McGraw here. It's Saturday, April. I'm jumping ahead a little bit. Instead of moving my clocks forward, apparently I'm moving the month forward. It is March 13th, 2021. Don't forget to change your clocks ahead tonight. We spring forward tonight, so that puts us a little bit closer to baseball season. So I think a lot of us are excited about that. I have a little bit of mail to show today. Nothing terribly exciting. I actually haven't bought a lot of stuff this week. I just I'm finding it harder and harder to find things I don't have, for one. But also, it's just been kind of a bad week on eBay as far as new things popping up. I've got a bunch of stuff in my want list. I'm trying to make a purchase on the Facebook Marketplace of a really cool item at a really good price. I'm trying to see if the person will ship it to me. They're in Massachusetts. And I won't travel. I don't have time to travel to drive down there to pick something up. So I basically rely on people's willingness to ship. So I'm waiting to hear back on that from that person. On that particular item. So I'm hoping that comes through for me because it's a nice piece at about a third of the price that it normally sells for. All right, so today's mail, just a couple things, like I said, all PWEs. First is just two cards from 2020 Topps Gallery. This is, let's see, what do they call this? Modern Artists of Rafael Devers. Nice insert card there as I drop it. And another cool Ted Williams cards. He has a lot of cards in the Topps Gallery, as he should. They like the old-timers, and Ted's one of the greatest. So those two cards came from the same seller. Those were 99 cents and 91 cents shipping, so pretty good deal there. This second card is a card that I did not have. It's from the 1990 Pepsi Score Red Sox team set. This is actually kind of tough to get. I paid 99 cents for it. I got a good deal. I've been looking at these for a while. This one's a nice example. It's not a card I'm going to grade or anything because I don't typically grade cards. But I only have a couple cards from this particular set. The 91 set I have more of. And this brings up an interesting story. One of my biggest disappointments on eBay is I actually purchased from a seller roughly 6 months ago a complete set of both years that were framed, like custom. It wasn't custom framed; they were put out by Pepsi, and I think I was going to buy both sets for $19.99 a set. Beautiful frame sets. And weeks went by, and there was no update on the shipping. And I finally contacted the seller and said, "Hey, have you shipped this? What's your plan?" And it took me to reach out to them for them to say, "Oh, we had to throw them out. They got water damaged. We'll refund your money." Okay, thanks. How about you reach out to me when you realized they were water damaged? I was really bummed out. They would have been really cool, and they would have looked so good in my man cave here. But you win some, you lose some. That was a bad deal. I did get my money back, but I was very bummed out. It was all kind of fishy to me anyway. But when you list something on eBay, I mean, it's possible that it could have happened, after they listed it, but just left a bad taste in my mouth with that seller because they didn't bother to reach out to me to say, hey, unfortunately it got damaged, and I had to reach out to them. So that was disappointing. Last lot, and this is another potential problem that I'm going to have to deal with. It's just a little stack of non-certified autograph cards of some very minor and obscure Red Sox players. Most of these cards are from there's one 1980, one 1990, and the rest of them are, 2000s cards for the most part. I bought, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I bought 13 cards from the same seller. They were all 99 cents with 99 cents shipping, and the seller ended up shipping them for $3. He did end up shipping them in a plain white envelope, but they were well protected. But there was one particular card that I did not get. And of course, it was the best one. It was a Nomar Garciaparra that I won for $1.29. And it's missing. It's not in this lot. I went back through the envelope. He had placed all of these cards into a thicker, rigid holder. So they were all pushed into one holder. I double-checked to make sure there wasn't a separate holder for the Garciaparra. There was not. I reached out to the seller. I just got these a couple hours ago, and I reached out to the seller and said, look, I don't have the Garciaparra. Please check your inventory, and if you have it, please send it, because I paid for it. I have a feeling it's going to be, well, I'll just refund your money, because I think he was disappointed that he only got $1.29 for the Nomar, because I actually paid more for a couple of these than I did for the Garciaparra. So disappointing. That was the card of all of them that I wanted the most, and I did not get it. But I'll just run through the ones I did get. Again, there's nothing special here. We got a 1990 Upper Deck John Dobson. We have a 2004 Bowman Charlie Zink. A 2003 Bowman Shea Hillenbrand. This, I think, is 2017 Bowman Alex Scherf. We have a 1979 Dick Drago. We have a 2005 Bowman Ian Bladergroen. Don't know how to pronounce that. This one was kind of cool. This was one of the better ones. This is an Anibal Sanchez. I believe this is from 2005, his rookie card, one of his rookie cards. And then we have a Pedro Castellano Bowman. This looks like a 2019 or a 2018. And then we have a Michael Chavis 2015 Bowman. And a 1980 Topps Jim Wright. A 2005 Bowman Jose Vaquedano. And a 2014 Bowman Draft Prospects of Mr. Is that Pat White? No, that's Jake Cozart. And the Nomar was signed on a 97 Pinnacle, not the base card, but one of the either inside or one of their like sub issues that they issued in 97. So very bummed out that I did not get that, and I'm not going to lose sleep over the $1.29, but I wanted the card. That's why you buy things. You want them. So hopefully the seller is going to reach out and say, oh, yeah, I put it in its own separate sleeve, and I forgot to put it in the envelope. Or maybe he sent it separate. I just haven't gotten it yet. I don't know. There was room to put it in there, so I don't know what the reasoning is. Hopefully I'll end up getting the card. I don't really care about getting the $1.29 back. I want the card. So hopefully he'll find it, and it'll come through for me. And let me just be clear, I'm not accusing the seller of withholding the card, but it just seems very strange that I get 12 out of the 13, and the one that I'm missing is really the only one of any significance through the whole lot. So keep my fingers crossed that I'm going to get that card. That's all I got. Quick video today for me. Hope everybody's doing well, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care.